Welcome adepts to my second tutorial on using the Golden Sun engine. In this tutorial I'm teaching two things. First of all, how to get the Golden Sun engine, and second, I'll teach you some debug options, or I'll show you some debug options which you will need for working with the engine in future tutorials. If you haven't watched the first tutorial, I suggest you watch it so that you get to know what we need for using the engine. But other than that, let's go straight to the tutorial. Now, as you can see, we're on gshtml5.org. gshtml5.org. I'll leave that linked in the description. Now, when you are on gshtml5.org, this is the engine's website. Now, to get the latest version, you can see download latest release here. Now I'm just gonna right click it and open the link in the next tab. I already had it open down, but it's the same. Now this is version 0.1.66 beta, so in the future it might be a different version, but all you need to know is that you have to click this link and then it will take you to where you can download the latest version. Now you will go down. This is what you want: the GSHTML5 Win32 x64.zip. It can only run on Windows, so that is why we're going to use this. If you like working with source code, you can get these, but for those of us who don't like working with code, I suggest you get this. Now, when you have it, you just download it. I already have it, so put a link to my desktop. I put a link to the shortcut. You need to unzip it. When you unzip it, you are going to find the okay, let me show you where it is. Right click, open file location. Alright, so you will see it you will just see it when you unzip it. You'll find it when you unzip it. It's gshtml5.exe. Now I'm just going to open the engine. As you can see, it's loading up. And now the first thing you need to know is that the controls it uses are those of the VBA, Visual Boy Advanced emulator. Yeah, VBA emulator. So to press start, we just press like A on that. Like the button for A is Z, the button for B is X to cancel, then A and S are like Q and W. I'll just press Z anyway. So we press Z again, and now it's going to load up the first map I made. Yeah, the next tutorial will be about making your own maps, but for now I'm just going to tell you some useful debug tools. First let's see what the engine can do. If you press Z, okay, I just increased and the 1 2 3 4. You can change the zoom level. Then if you want it full screen on my computer or full screen on my laptop, doesn't seem to be working perfectly. I think it's a bug or something. So to turn the music on or off, you need to use M. I don't know if you can hear it now. Yeah, the music will turn on after that. Well, I'm going to turn it off back now. So Z to open buttons, then X, Z to open menus, X to cancel. If you want to check your frames per second, maybe if you are running it on a slow computer, mine is currently running at 56. think the max is 60. I don't really know, but as you can see, it runs at something between 4. Here now this 60. So it just depends on what I'm doing with this. Now, to check the collision layers, this will be very useful in future tutorials. I'm going to teach you. You press D. I'm just going to turn off the frames per second part. D is to check the collisions. For example, if you have a collision that is not working properly, you just need to press D to check if it's working, if it's set up well. Now, if you want to check the grid is very useful. Let me show you what the grid does. I have to go over here. Alright, and let me show you what this collision layer does. As you can see, I've changed collision layers. I've also changed collision layers. Now I'll turn that off and turn on another part. The grid, G. Now the grid is mainly used, or I use it to check what events I've placed. So if there's an event, the grid should show it using this highlighted yellow. For example, if I go down here and interact with this event, I go back down, I come back up. If I use here, the grid just enables us to know if an event was set up properly. We use it more in future tutorials. Now, you can also press shift page up and shift page down to increase the volume, in-game volume. My own is at the max, but if I wanted to decrease it, I've pressed shift plus page down. To increase it back, shift plus page up. I'll turn the music back off again. So now, K is for keys debug, but I don't know what this is used for yet. Oh, I can't seem to find the use to it. I don't know if it's something from my end. Anyways, we have L for sliders, but we're going to use that in battle. Y is for battle animation testers, and okay. We can assign keys to some. We can assign keys to some. We assign keys to some Psynergy. Yeah. For example, Q is for move. W is for whirlwind. E is for growth, but before you do that, before it reflects on your end, you will have to change your gene. Yeah. So I'll change this and then use E to make stuff growth. And R is to use the reveal synergy. So that's all for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'll teach you on how to make maps. If you haven't watched the first tutorial, I suggest you watch it. I think I'll link it in the video. I'll put a link to the website, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. It's Ladon, and I'm saying goodbye.